Do not use fallacies in writing because you will get F's on essays. If you get F's on essays, you will not pass AP Language and Composition. If you do not pass AP Language and Composition, you will fail high school. Then you won't get into college, and you won't get hired. If you do not get hired, you will not have money. If you do not have money, you will become homeless. If you become homeless, you will eat wild animals. And if you eat wild animals, you will get many diseases. If you get many diseases, you will die. If you use fallacies, you will die.
What you just heard was an example of a slippery slope fallacy. The slippery slope fallacy creates an argument that makes a small misstep seem like a disaster. It implies that one action could have extreme consequences.
One example of a slippery slope is this propaganda poster from World War II. It was intended to dissuade the American people from discussing military actions. This poster is an example of a slippery slope fallacy because it suggests that talking about ships will lead to the extreme consequence of ships sinking and lives being lost.
Another example is in a book called If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. This book starts by saying, if you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to ask for milk. When you give him a glass of milk, he'll probably ask you for a straw. This is an example of a slippery slope because the book continues to give more and more consequences of the simple action of giving a mouse a cookie.
The final example of a slippery slope is this DirecTV commercial.
This is an example of a slippery slope because the consequences of not having cable are quite extreme. Go.
When your cable company keeps you on hold, you get angry. When you get angry, you go blow off steam. When you go blow off steam, accidents happen. When accidents happen, you get an eye patch. When you get an eye patch, people think you're tough. When people think you're tough, people want to see how tough. And when people want to see how tough, you wake up in a roadside ditch. Don't wake up in a roadside ditch. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV.
If you have any more questions, contact Mr. Hill. If you cannot reach Mr. Hill, contact us. If you cannot reach us, just kidding, don't use slippery slopes, they're bad.